If you, my mouth, and notice I had to swallow because my mouth is salivating. If you have ever stood in line for one of some days bakery's croissant, you already know this is not your average bake shop at all. Known for premium pastries, La Colombe coffee, made from scratch creations. Some Days has just launched its brand new fall menu with more than 20 seasonal items available at all four of their locations. They're in Astoria, Long Island City, Bayside, and now for those of us in the Garden State, they just opened in Montclair. Erick Larios is the CEO of Some Days Bakery. He is with us this morning. Good morning to you, Eric.
Hey, good morning, Ken. That's a COO.
COO, forgive me. All right, the COO.
No worries.
Well, COO, I'm going to call you the coup because it's a coup that you were able to send me warm pastries here through the cold outside. It's only 34 degrees and they arrived warm and they are
Happy
just
with that.
smelling up the room in such a good way. Tell me first off how Some Days was started, and then you got to tell me about your incredible fall menu.
Absolutely. So it's the same owners and founders of Chip City, and they created this amazing brand with our chief culinary officer, our chief development officer, and our CFO. They've, said, look, we're missing something special in the space as far as bakeries are concerned. And with the creations of our chief culinary officer, Oliver Brown, we've made some really amazing stuff, some great stuff they're going to try today. And we're looking forward to the continued expansion we have. Right now, we've got four locations, as you mentioned. We're going to be opening up our first in New York City in about a couple of weeks. So we're super excited to be able to bring some pastries, viennoiserie, and all that good stuff to the communities that we're in.
I'm going to start showing as you're talking, and you have to tell me what's what. This looks like a chocolate croissant. Is that right? Is that what that
So
is?
that is our triple chocolate pan suisse,
Oh my God.
and it's the chocolate lover's delight.
I want people to, you could keep talking. I
Yeah,
could zoom in on this. I want people to see, it'll focus. Give it a sec. There you go. I
that,
want people to see, look at the layers, the mille-feuille, you would say in French, right?
yes,
The
sir.
beautiful
That
layers.
is
That is
chocolate
amazing.
cross laminated croissanto filled with chocolate pastry cream and chocolate chips.
My gosh. And then there's this delight right here, which I want to be very gentle with, which this looks like, let's see, that is, I see apples on top. And
Yes,
what
that
do we
is
have here?
one of
Apples
our
and almond.
fall specialties. That's our apple pie almond croissant. Um, that's our traditional twice baked almond croissant, and we fill it with a nice helping of our homemade apple compote, and then we top it with that as well.
I mean, that is so huge. If people can finish that whole thing, that's amazing. That's a whole meal right there. And then
It
let's see, these
indulges.
are, I'm assuming, yeah. Now this, I have no idea. What is that beautiful, beautiful
So
presentation right there?
that beauty right there is our black sesame tahini pan au chocolat. Something very unique to us. So it's got a tahini frangipane inside, and then we top it with a black sesame brittle. And of course, it's got chocolate in there as well. So something very unique and tasty.
And then this is the traditional, I'm assuming, croissant, which to
Yes,
make, I always say, if you can make a good basic croissant or croissant, then you've done it, right? This is the real test.
absolutely.
And this is, I want people to hear how crunchy that is. You hear the crisp? I don't know if it's coming through on the microphone. Sometimes the transmission doesn't allow it. But this is, I'm going to break into this and I'm making crumbs all over the desk just so people can see. Oh my God. Your crackle isn't coming through? It's crackling. It's so crunchy. Brian, Brian, I'm calling you. Sorry, Eric. This is unbelievable. It's so tender. I'm being gentle with it. Okay, I'm sorry. You keep
So
talking because
that's
now I'm gonna
our
eat.
no, please. That's our classic some days croissant. That's a traditional croissant, and everything is made from scratch at all of our locations. That's one of the things that we take pride in, and we spend a lot of time training our staff to make sure they're able to execute these items to perfection, as you know, people eat with their eyes nowadays. So it's important to make sure that you've got the visual aspect locked down.
Well, my eyes started eating about 15 minutes ago, and now my mouth is eating. And I got to tell you, that's one of the most unique croissants I've ever had. And I say that because it is, excuse me, it is buttery, but it is not overly drenched in butter. It is crispy and flaky and not soggy and dense
Yeah,
with butter. What a special treat. I have never had a croissant that was that balanced before. And I'm not saying it to blow smoke because you're here.
thank you so
I'm a
much.
fanatic about stuff like that. That's a very special croissant. You were also kind enough to send some, I guess, a pie here. Is this a pumpkin pie?
That is our honey nut squash cheesecake. That is one of our
Oh,
Thanksgiving offerings. It's got a
gold on
chocolate
top.
brown crust, a little bit of gold leaf on there. It's got a mascarpone topping. Um,
Oh my God.
it is delicious. It's going to be slightly. It's got the same warm notes of pumpkin pie with a little bit more natural sweetness than pumpkin will have. It's perfect for the fall, and we're super happy to be
I
offering it.
would cut into the, I'm sorry to step on you. I would cut into that, but I'm going to take that into the studio for everybody to try. It would be too selfish of
Very
me to
kind.
cut into it here. Um, and it is still warm. This, this is still warm, and this smells insane.
So that is our apple crumb pie in a croissant crust, and it's topped with a nice oat crumble and drizzled with homemade dulce de leche. It's
This
our
weighs
take on
about 5 pounds.
pie, and another offering that we're going to have for Thanksgiving.
That's insane. So tell me once again what that is. That's an apple crumb pie with dulce de leche and a
Yeah, dulce
croissant
de leche
crust.
topping, and it's got a croissant dough crust. So those who love croissants and want to have a little croissant for Thanksgiving, we've got it in the crust for you.
Well, let me tell you something. There's nothing about what you have sent that is not delectable and delicious. You have any plans on opening even more? Because Montclair is going to be really good. You picked a great
We
location in New Jersey.
we love our location in Montclair. We've got a great spot there. Um, we do have plan for expansion. We're actually going to be opening our fifth location in New York City in the next coming weeks. We're hoping the beginning of December on 23rd and Park, and we've got many more in the pipeline as well, both in New York and outside New York and New
Well, when
Jersey.
you open New York, let us know. We'll get you back on. It is wonderful to have you on. I thank you for sending these pastries. Eric
Our pleasure.
Larios, COO of Some Days Bakery, locations in Astoria, Long Island City, Bayside, and now Montclair. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for the incredible treats and thanks for coming on.
Thank you.